Welcome to the midweek news update for tonight, Wednesday, February 9th, 2022. Frontier and Spirit announced on Monday a $6.6 billion merger of the two airlines. Now, they were literally the two worst ranked airlines in 2021 based on consumer complaints. In related news, the DMV announced it was planning to merge with colonoscopy prep. Democratic President Joe Biden stated that he was searching for a black woman to fill the upcoming Supreme Court vacancy when Justice Breyer steps down in June. Republicans immediately and predictably objected to the idea of a black woman, saying that they demanded the opportunity to block a white man, just like they did the last time a Democratic president offered up a nominee. The Build-A-Bear Company launched a new adults-only collection this week called Build-A-Bear After Dark, featuring bears holding beer and wine and wearing shirts printed with suggestive sayings. On the website, and this is true, if you hover your cursor over the bear, its clothes disappear. Apparently, the name Bears Gone Wild had already been taken by a furry fetish group, who also probably like to hover their cursor. An 80-year-old Los Angeles nun was sentenced on Monday to 1 year in prison for stealing more than $800,000 to pay for her gambling habit. Man, nuns and habits. Luckily, the sister will be able to rejoin her order after completing her sentence because with all that losing, she never broke her vow of poverty. In Tennessee, the Board of Education voted to remove the Pulitzer Prize winning graphic novel Maus from its eighth grade Holocaust curriculum reading list because of nudity and curse words. Yes, apparently that administration only wants to see the extermination of fully clothed mice. Democrats slammed the growing movement to censor and ban selected art and literature, then demanded that Spotify take down Joe Rogan's podcasts. Michael Avenatti was convicted this week for doing to his former client Stormy Daniels what she did to former President Trump. The Peloton company was the initial darling of the investor crowd at the start of their pandemic. However, the company released yet another quarter of bad earnings last week, fired 2,800 employees, and dismissed its founder and CEO. Furthermore, two separate TV characters recently were shown to suffer fictional heart attacks after riding Peloton bikes in their shows. The stock price is now down 80% since last year. Commentators note that the company is completely spinning out of control. There is growing concern this week after deer in Staten Island were found to be carrying the Omicron variant, the first time it has been found in wild animals. Joe Rogan said, "See, I knew that horse medicine was going to come in handy." The CDC insisted that the deer wear masks, and the Build-A-Bear folks announced that animals and masks give them a whole new idea. NBC's ratings for the Beijing Olympics have hit historic new lows. Netflix advised NBC that the next time they televise Asians playing games in different colored uniforms, maybe they should just execute all the losers. New York City's self-proclaimed vegan mayor, Eric Adams, has been spotted recently quietly ordering fish at business dinners. Now, while some are calling him out for being a hypocrite, a vegan enjoying fish makes perfect sense to us, said the spokesperson for Jews for Jesus. And in related news, there are many complaints from students and parents concerning Adams's new Friday vegan-only school lunch menu. However, the mayor has channeled John Lennon telling the kids, "All I am saying is give peas a chance." In other political news, former Governor Andrew Cuomo had the sixth and final open harassment case against him dropped this week, prompting talk about him running again for either New York Governor or New York Attorney General. Apparently, the only two women he has not yet harassed are Kathy Hochul and Letitia James. The car company Kia warned its customers to park their cars outside for now due to a newly found defect that could cause the cars to catch fire, even when turned off. Car owners were initially worried about theft while parking outside. Then they remembered that they all own Kias. And finally, in medical news, former Vice President Mike Pence apparently underwent a successful new spine transplant as he declared on Friday that former President Trump was wrong to state that Pence could have unilaterally rejected the Electoral College votes last January 6th. Marco Rubio, who followed up by agreeing in an interview on Face the Nation that Pence was correct, simultaneously was not able to form the words that Trump was incorrect and is still on the donor list. And that is the midweek news update. With news like that, who needs to be funny?